Now, I wanted to do a quick video on this game. Beltmatic. I've tried it before, got to stage 10. I just, want to play it some more for a video. Maybe even a full series. So quite simply, here you see the hub. It is currently requesting once. So if we do this, we will get a whole bunch of bonds in, which will unlock the other. Now, with this other, as you can see, the goal is no longer going up, because it now wants twos. Using this other, I can get twos. But as you see, they have a bottleneck. They're a bit slow. Here you can see they have a 0.25 per second speed. So in other words, it takes 4 seconds for them to complete a full item. But if we were to do this, that should be a bottleneck that no longer applies. Now it's the belts, or the extractor, or well, both. He gets 2 per second. This is perfect now, I'm unsure. But yeah, I completed the goal. But even though we have finished both our 1 and 2 now, it is still beneficial to deliver once. As the upgrades here will continue on. We upgrade each separate element. And there is a request for 1, 2 and 3. Just constantly. So I want to do this. To get a few tours going in separate from the one factory. And then I also want to start fabricating trees. So let's see, the trees will then of course be 1 plus 2. So let's get 2s like this. Now what I want to try in this game is to not have any time where I just sit back and look at the process. Right. They have no bridges, so we can't cross this gap yet. They've unlocked an upgrade. Our build speed is now 2.5. The extraction 2 will unlock it so that we can use these. I guess I should hook up the output. But it's unfortunate about this thing. Yeah, serious bottleneck there. But I mean, you can do this. Let's see, we also want 19s. So I guess... yeah, I want to have no downtime in the series. Or at least close to no downtime. So by that I mean what am I trying to say? I want to make it so that rather than just waiting and looking at this thing being unlocked, I would want to do something during the time. Okay, next level is bridges. Thing I very much want. So let's just take 2s from here and 3s from there. Now the 3s will split 50-50 and make it 100%. Okay, now here we have a 3. Want that to make 4s. I will want to do the opposite, or rather equal thing down here. Yeah, another upgrade. Now the extractor can supply 2 full belts, meaning that it can supply a total of 5 every second, since each belt can do 2.5. Okay, so we have a force coming in. So out here we get 8. Let's just do this to get 16. And then I want to add a 3 onto that. What we'll do then is this. Now we should have a production of 19. A rather slow production, mind you, but a production nonetheless. I was about to say that we should increase our 5 production, but that is almost done. So instead, let's increase our 1 production. And since it now supplies 2 belts, we can even increase our 2 production. And yes, the 19s are coming along nicely. Now we have bridges. So what I want to do then is to quickly fix our 3. Now this one will start producing as well. This just means that belts coming or belts cross directly across. So no corners, just directly across, right there. Our next major goal is 10. We no longer need the... or well, I guess I do want 5s. We can do 5 plus 5. So then we'll take one of the outputs this can give. Start some proper 5 production. And just collect all the 5s into one belt here. And then do an add like this. now we should be producing tons there. Now I also want to increase my this thing, my trees, as that has become a bit of a bottleneck. Actually, very much of a bottleneck. And 2 is the bottlenecks for the trees. So I guess what I actually should be doing is if we delete that. Then I'll just have a line like this. Where we combine together 2s and 3s. Not made, generated 2s, but rather, yeah. Not constructed 2s, but 2s from nature. So ones can go to the B. Then we make the 2s go to the A. And there we go. That there should have a significantly higher speed, producing 3s. So we should have a rather high 10 speed now. Oh, but yeah, we could definitely still do better. Right now the belt is the limit over here. So if we make the belts go in there, these last ones will get an exclusive line of 2s. Making sure it's filled up all the time. And do something similar for once. It can't cross right there. Or there again. Have a one supplement path. Another one there. So now, no matter where one is exalted from. Oh, I feel like it isn't going I feel like it's mainly just taking this way still. But now our 3 speed is way higher. So we're getting way more tons. There, new level. Next up is 14. See, we have no more needs of 10s. So what I'll do here is just make another leg from this tour. That will produce force. Then we take the force with the tons to make the requested 14s. And there we go. We now have a production of 14s. We've surpassed our 1 goal, but still haven't gone past our 2 goal. So to increase 2 output, can do that using this wonder here, doing the same as before, adding in supplement lines. To help with the bottleneck. And we could even for 3 as well. Just to drive some belts all the way through. So 2 would be here. Ah, miss. There, now we have another 2 belt and another 3 belt hooked up. I guess I could even do 2 2 belts and 2 3 belts. That there should significantly increase my production of both of them. After all, my 3 over here is still an adder's tree as well. Which I could take from here instead. Now that we have 3 extraction available. You can also look at how much you produce of each item over here. What upgraded? Our others are now faster. Can make a third of one every second, so it can make it takes 3 seconds for each one it makes. Still have a very big 3-year goal there. And now we also need 19s. I mean 18s. And I also do want to speed up our 19s. Still, they are a bit too slow. But I'm unsure about what the best way to do so is. Because there is this way. Of just adding in more force. Which I guess probably is the best way out. Just expansion. I guess there's no need for those lines to be separated. There we go. Oh, this was not hooked up. That's it. That produces numbers all the way through. 2s, 3s, 4s. Very nice. Now let's start producing 18s. Let's see. Let's take all of these nodes to do so. I want to add these together. In order to make 5s. Do so using 2 lines, like this. There we go. That looks rather nice. Now we have 5s. I want all of those to add together as 10s. Going downwards, so let's just do that. Yeah, sure. Let's do this sort of thing with these. Distribute the bottleneck a bit. There, now we have a few tons. Which I want to combine together with an 8. Which I think I'll make by using just these tours. So we have a 4 path there. A 4 path here. I want to add these together to make 8s. There we go. Now let's make a line along here. Our output is probably a bit excessive. Here we then produce 18s. A pretty grand scale. Sneak it in right next to the 19s there. Okay, I've delivered way more ones than I need. Ah, and we also want to do 11s now. Let's see, a good way to do 11s. I mean, if we produce a bunch of 6s, and we can get the last one over there. Okay, here we have our 6s, which we then want to add in together with our separate lines of 4s. And I have some 10s trickling out on a belt. Which will combine together with a 1 in order to get the desired 11. Very nice. Alright, so we unlocked the multiplicator if we get 23s trunkled in. Now, best way to get 23s. What would that be? Yeah, I have 14s here, which are our highest numbers. So if we plus that with a 9, that would help. Alright, 14 is not our highest number, but it's the highest number that we don't use for anything now. But of course, they made it 23, not 28. So we can't just double that one up. Yeah, 14 plus 9 seems possible. If you can just get another 3. Here I want to do 3 times 3. But we don't have such technology yet. Okay, here we have 6s. Which will then go through another set of pluses. Together with pure 3s. There, now we have 9s. See, we'll reverse this. There. And this here should then get some 23s. Yup. Let's make that a bit better. I'm wasting a bunch of space there. But that's will all get released when we fix this up a bit. Remove that whole system. But I have no clue when that will be. Let's see, our current bottlenecks. Oh, we can increase our production over here by a lot. The tons were stacking up. I guess the major issue you're having now is just the others. Oh yeah. This whole part gets nothing to do now. So I guess he might as well just get rid of it all. And maybe improve our tons. Seems a rather simple issue here, and that was not enough on the main output. Then let's also do this. Just add another line for 6s. Even go as far as to add yet another line for 6s. That way our 10s should increase by a whole lot. Yeah, I get more 10s than we use. Oh, we just unlocked the multiplicator. Which means we have a new goal I need to look at. 36. What would be the best? Okay, I have something. Let's get rid of this whole 23 factory now. Don't think I'll be needing it. She even includes that whole part. Now over here. If we do 9 times 3, we will get 27. And then what was my and them right there going to be? I have forgotten. And then we do 27 plus 9. That will get us the 36. So there, big 27 line. Go together with the overflow from the 9s that produced it. There we go. 36. Take that slot right there. Let's clean that up a bit. Q2 will now take that slot, and the pre-slot will be the inner slot. Now, let's see, our bottlenecks here is 9s. But when it comes to 9s, we can now do a new sort of supplement. Instead of doing 3 plus 3 plus 3, we can do 3 times 3. So that should become a lot better. 27 we're stacking up, so we still have a lack of 9s. Yeah, what I'll do then, let's get rid of the... fully get rid of the old 9 line. Let's make a new one. I could have kept that one. I'm gonna do power cells like these. So let's get 4 here. And then add that into line. And then this design here, we just copy and paste. We have another 9er. I think we'll even go for another 2. 3 for rare. Now, as you see, the upgrade says that the extractors can support 2 belts. Right now we are having 5, so it's being very trickled. But this means that as we upgrade this extractor level, this will get more efficient. So it will just modernize, improve itself. Okay, let's make a split here, so that more are put towards the 36 making. That should 50-50 split here, whether they should be used for addition, or whether they should be used for 27 or 36. The ones that don't get used for 27, well actually let's just do that. So now they'll stock up until here as a battery for 27 making. Alright, 36 rate is pretty decent. I must say our 18 and 19 rates are not impressive. Here the 4s are the issue. And the 4s are problematic because... or rather, it's the 8s that are an issue. There. That part should be better. I think that means we also need to add in a few more of these. There we go. 18 rate drastically improved. Let's see what we can do about our 19s. Well, quite simply, we can fully replace the whole old-fashioned ore getter and get those 4s from an extractor. There's an extractor just right over here after all. Hook them in like this. That should drastically improve our 16s. Oh, an upgrade. Extractor. It can now do 3 belts. So now this area should look a lot more populated. Since we're still asking... well yeah, you can see each of them is getting like half a belt pretty much. It's a bit of an interesting pattern on both sides. If you use inverse use. Or rockets. Yeah. Ooh, so now the bottleneck has moved over here. we go. I can just copy the last parts there. Pick it up. Get even more 8s. But now we're hitting a belt limit, it seems. How to implement a supplement there in the best way possible. I'm not sure. Oh, but now it seems pretty populated because the issue moved to being the 3s. Which, looking at it now, makes a lot of sense. Considering what sort of process, how I'm acquiring these 3s. So let's use a new bay. Oh, another upgrade. Other lever. Now 0.4 per second. Very nice. Still needs 11s. But we need 90s, and 52s, and 15s. The multiplicators. So I guess I still needed that whole 5 area. There. New sort of 3 cycle as we added. Guess we just wait a bit and see how the bottleneck unfolds then. I think that is a good output of 19s. Way better than it was previously. Let's see, should our 18s receive improvement as well? Yeah. As for those... Oh, an upgrade. Belt level 2. 3. So now we have 3 items per second on our belts. We need to somehow acquire 77. But yeah, let's see. Let's destroy this system. And take just pure belted extractor cores instead. I want the second belt to go like this time. Oh, hold on, a bit too close. Say Control X. I wanted to Control X, but I controlled the X by accident first. So I cancelled my Control X to do an Control X. There we go. Now that whole part should be better. Let's see, since that is up to 3 belts now. Oh no, there is... Maybe I do have a reason to add in a supplement. But let's just not. This compact design is not very supplement friendly. But now it's the output again. How long? Oh, I've been recording for way longer than I intended to. So I guess after these are added in, I'll end the episode. So yeah. That there has been Beltmatic. It's a fun game, I think. Even though it takes out a big part of the automation a big part I like about other automations games. The whole physics and stuff. But it's still just very, very fun to go through all of these, fix all of the bottlenecks. So I'll probably continue playing this. But as always, for my series on this channel, if you want to see it continue properly, the best way to do so is by doing a comment. Leaving a comment on a video. I don't know, so yeah, that will really be it for this episode. Hope to see you in the next one. Goodbye.